Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and I'm excited to bring to you today my first ever truck news recap series show, episode 1. I did one way back in the day. I want to do more of these. I like these news recaps because there's things that, well, we don't have a chance to talk about in this channel because they're too small of a news item. And yeah, let's get to the news. We're going to have in this video, we'll have news, we'll have Jill's rant, and we'll have the comment of the day. Stick around for that one. You're going to like it. Let's get started on this news right now. Okay, let's go ahead and kick this off in no particular order. Well, maybe there is an order. Let's start with the Ford Lightning. Now, this is the big news from the guys in Dearborn. On April 26th, they're going to have a big party, shindig, gathering, hoedown for the Ford Lightning F-150. This is the fully electric F-150. What's interesting is I'm reading stories now that there are certain trim levels of the Ford F-150 Lightning that are already sold out. How can you just launch something that's already sold out? Weird. They're also recalling 653,000 trucks to fix a problem with the windshield wipers. Yeah, apparently, when I dug into this on the NHTSA, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, on the recall page, Ford has dug into it about a year ago and discovered that the supplier built the wrong type of arm, and he put that arm on with a different wiper blade, and the blades like get cut in half. Whatever, they fall off. They fly in the wind. I don't know. It's kind of a crazy story. Anyways, they're recalling 653,000 trucks because they discovered the supplier, whoopsie, screwed up. And so you'll have new front windshield wipers for a variety of Ford F-Series and SUVs like Expedition and the Lincoln Navigator. Yeah, it's on our website. All right, so moving along, we also have the other big, news. I'm going to scratch my head here. Or a goatee. What's going on here? General Motors has not really announced. GMAuthority.com figured out that they're going to buy back a variety of the 6.6 liter Duramax engines. Kind of interesting. They're going to recall and buy back some Duramax. Durable maximum. Yeah, that's odd. Anyways, we don't know diddly. We don't know how many vehicles there are. We don't know how big they are. We don't know anything about it. So there's going to be dealer buyback, and we're theorizing what dealers are going to do with these things. How many are they going to be? Send them to vocational schools for training, or throw new engines in, or what have you. But it is an oddball news item, that's for sure. All right, moving on to more GMC news. There's more positive spin of things. The GMC Canyon comes in AT4 already, but no, wait a minute. You're going to get the AT4X version. X means more mucho. I mean, it means more improved interior and exterior functions and skid plates and stuff. So they're going to make that truck more expensive. I mean, more capable and more cool looking. Moving along, we have the non-surprise news item of the day from Chevrolet is that the Chevrolet Silverado ZR2, yeah, the really badass Silverado, really badass, and the seats are better in that truck, is going to have a Bison variant. Following along with the Colorado ZR2 that has the ZR2 Bison, this is a collaboration with American Expedition Vehicles, and they add more cladding and new bumpers, and departure and approach angles are better, and just pretty cool. One side note on both the Silverado ZR2 and Bison is that there is no diesel option. It's only the 6.2 liter V8 with 10-speed. The new 3 liter LZ0, go ahead and insert your jokes below on that, what that means, is going to be rumored to be in that truck forever, and we'll keep reporting on the rumors because nothing has been, solidified yet. So that's not happening yet. But come on, off-road truck, diesel, come on, let's just do it. Moving along to our friends at Ram Trucks. There was a conversation I had this week with Mike Koval, actually last week in the New York Auto Show. The weeks are blending together, folks. Anyways, we're talking about the Ram 1200 or the compact Ram coming, and apparently, and news that wasn't clear to me, is that the TRX was on the slate of dying. Dead. I mean, the TRX already died, so what the heck? Oh wait, the truck, the Ram TRX truck, which actually died prior 1990s, 2000 TRX. Anyways, the thinking is that since Dodge is killing the supercharged 6.4 liter Hemi in the Challenger and the Charger, that the Ram TRX goes away as well, right? So you don't have the engine, you don't have the TRX. Aha! Not so fast, says Mike Koval. The TRX is going to be here forever, exclusive by my friend Joe Feder over at Motor Authority. There's also conversation about a 4xe version of the Ram. Yeah, so 4xe means 4 by electric. See? Clever, right? Anyways, it's in throughout Jeep vehicles right now. They use this 4xe, gets a 20, 30 miles of range. It's a plug-in hybrid, so you plug it in overnight, get your city driving out of the way, and then you have the range with the truck. And you do rigid braking, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's pretty cool. You can actually go off-roading in silence. It's also called walking. So the 4xe from Ram is no-go. No. Koval says there will not be a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine in the Ram trucks, which means they can't have a 4xe, according to my colleagues online. Now, why wouldn't they just take the 3-liter Hurricane, make it a hybrid, and do a plug-in hybrid from that? Makes sense. So, is Koval correct in saying no 4-cylinder? Probably. He's not lying there. Is he correct by saying no hybrid? Oh, he didn't say that. He didn't say plug-in hybrid. No. Putting words in his mouth. I would bet you that Hurricane's going to have a plug-in hybrid at some point in the future because Ram pays a bunch of fines to CAFE because they keep going over the fuel economy numbers. And they need some credits, folks. And you get credits for doing a plug-in hybrid. All right. Moving along to our friends at Toyota. I have friends everywhere, so I just say that out loud. Toyota has really mixed news this week. The few tidbits. One of the tidbits is, did you know, fun fact of the day, did you know that you cannot say, hey, Toyota, and change the temperature in the HVAC system on the Tundra, but you can in the Lexus NX. Yes, a friend and I were online on Instagram going back and forth, a friend of the channel, he watched the channel, and I reached out to Toyota about this, and they said, nope, the Tundra, you cannot change the temperature. However, Lexus, you can. Let that sink in. Can't wait for your comments on that one. Who the heck screwed that one up? Anyways, they came up with the Lexus RZ450E. Yes, it's the RX that's fully battery electric. Surprise, 225 miles of range, I think it is. Anyways, it is a full electric RX, which, there you go. That's the news we have for that one. They're also spending $383 million to improve the production of 4-cylinder engines in Alabama, Kentucky, Missouri, and Tennessee. This engine will have hybrid options as well. So in a world where we're talking about EVs every damn day, we have the 4-cylinder hybrid being invested more. That's an internal combustion engine, folks. All right, moving along to our friends at Nissan. See, I got friends everywhere. They're in Tennessee, Nashville. They announced a new Pathfinder Rock Creek edition because all the other good words and names of vehicles were taken. So this one, I've put some video on the screen, and here it is. It is an off-road tuned suspension with 5/8" lift. Never heard of a 5/8" lift, but that's what it's got. 18-inch beadlock style wheels, because you can't do full beadlocks, that's illegal. Mounted with the all-terrain tires, a tubular roof rack, that's a cool way to say it, with 220-pound load capacity, exclusive front fascia with dark V motion grille and mesh insert. We also have a Rock Creek badging, because we need some stinking badging. Exclusive leatherette and fabric seats with Rock Creek embroidery. Orange contrast stitching on the seats, steering wheel, instrument panel, center console, and door panels. Somebody had a bunch of orange thread. Standard intelligent all-round view monitor with off-road mode. You can still haul 6,000 pounds. And incredibly, Nissan is still doing this, even though I frickin' hate it. They are talking it has an increased available horsepower of 295 horsepower versus the standard 284, folks. That's an increase of 11. And torque is 270 foot-pounds of torque versus 259. An increase of 11. And do you know how they do that? Yes, they do that by using premium fuel. I just hate that. Why would you make me get premium fuel to get more performance? An 11? I'm sorry, premium fuel is like not worth it at that much more horsepower and torque. So again, they can claim best in class, but that's a big asterisk on that son of a gun. It's available late summer 2022 or whenever they can freaking build these things like everybody else in the business. Let's head over to Jill, who's going to talk about one of her favorite features, and then we'll come back with a comment of the day. The comment of the day. Comment of the day. Blah, blah, blah.
This week I am driving the Acura RDX, and I want to talk about a pesky little feature called Auto Stop Start. And yep, the engine just shut down on me because I was at a stop sign. Now, everybody is always asking me why I hate this feature so much because, by the way, I really hate it. And here's the answer. When you're in a place like Chicago where there is literally another stop sign on yet another corner and the engine just shut off, and then it had to turn back on. So stop sign on every corner. I hate it because the steering wheel on the Acura RDX locks up. So here I am at a stop sign and the vehicle comes to a complete stop. this isn't moving. So like I can really crank it, then the engine will turn back on. But yeah, wheel locks. So if you have to make a quick move, you can't do it. Like you got to get the engine back on for this to move. And then, yep, okay, here's another stop sign, and it shut down again and turned back on. How are you saving fuel? I do not know how you're saving fuel when you only get a millisecond of the engine shutting off and then turning back on. So, okay, stop signs aside, and the fact that I really don't think you're saving a lot of fuel, and by the way, here's another stop sign, and on and off. Okay, so I really don't think that you're saving a lot of fuel, but beyond that, there are a couple of other reasons why I don't like this. So the wheel lock, that's another issue. Don't like that. But here's the even bigger problem. If it's really hot outside or it is really warm out, or really cold outside, it mutes your HVAC system. So, speed bump. So this is a particularly big problem when it's really hot outside in the summer, because basically it's shutting your air conditioning off. I hate that. In the winter, it shuts your heat off. I hate that too. But, I mean, at least if your car is warm already, then it's not as big of a deal. But in the summer, when your air conditioning shuts off, that's kind of a big deal. So, yeah, that is going to be my rant for the day. Usually you get the old man rants from Tim, but this week I'm giving you an old man rant from Jill, and it is all about auto stop start. So if you need to make a quick turn into traffic, in addition to dealing with that wheel lock issue, you also have a little bit of lag. So here I am at a stop sign. I need to make a turn. That was like a solid 2 seconds of trying to go before I could turn. I hate this feature.
All right, we're back. Let's talk about the comment of the day. Yes, these things, here's the deal. I read all the comments you guys submit, and I pull out a few every once in a while, put them on my Facebook, whatever, and I thought, let me stop doing that and share them with you, the viewer. So this comes from TMX9111. Is a really original name. Interesting photo. Anyways, left it up there. I did a video on clearing the air. Do I hate my 2020 Toyota Tundra Limited? And he gave me a comment. It says, with all the money Toyota gave you, why do you only have one green sweatshirt? You don't like my sweatshirt? I kind of like my sweatshirt. I mean, it's a good looking sweatshirt, right? I bought this in Michigan. I visited my brother. I was cold on his boat, and I bought a sweatshirt. Champion. I mean, I don't know. It's pretty clean. What's wrong with my sweatshirt, man? And what money did Toyota give me? Like, sure as hell love some money. I don't have anything. So, yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, but I thought it was funny that he picked on my sweatshirt. Because, I don't know. It's a good looking sweatshirt. The hell, man. Okay, finally, let's recap a few of the stories and videos went live this week because, you know, I gotta plug the channel here. So in case you missed it, and according to some of the views, you did, looking at the content for this week, the content's cool. We talked about actual payload with the Tundra. I weighed it and was told whether it was lies or not. Again, more positive videos I do for Tundra. I kind of create people like I hate it. Phil was in Carolina. He did the laid back Carolina squat video. These are the kids, the young adults, teenagers, utes who have modified their truck, and they have all this crazy stuff going on. Then I got pissed off putting the step in the Toyota Tundra. You gotta watch that video. I'm about ready to take and smack. There's stuff going on. We did the Tundra versus Ram Rebel. Yeah, that video had been done a while ago, and I finally got that done because I accidentally lost some of the video files. Whoopsie. So that went live. We also talked about the breaking news, the 3-liter Duramax Diesel that is coming out, which has been confirmed as future as that video went on. The RPO codes for the next dealer model year, they have the stuff, the RPO codes, whatever. They clarify it is new LZ0, that's listed there. And except for, GM Authority today said the news that they are not going to offer that LZ0 diesel in the Tahoe Yukon Suburban. This is a weird news story. Then Jill did her 5 good things, bad things for the Lexus NX 450h. We also talked about the ransom videos. We talked about the Alpha. We talked about the good, bad things. And you have my video going back in time with the Koval. And oh, Jill did the BZ4XQWXY, the 6542541. I think I'm close. Over on the website, because obviously it's cool stuff over there too. Let's see, we did the Bison story. We did Lincoln Star Concept. There's photos of new Lincoln EVs that Joe put together that was revealed that night with Matthew McConaughey. All right. Anyways, there are some new images over there. You want to check that out. We have more details on the Lexus RZ450E, including 5 things you need to know. There's also the big story over there is I was going to point this out, Ford Super Duty redesign coming for 2023. That's been a big hit. And I also talk about octane ratings at altitude. I got some interesting numbers there, and I may do a video on that depending on you guys' response to that story. Check it out over on the website, pickuptrucktalk.com. There you go. We talked about the news. We had Jill. We had the things. We made funny jokes. Yeah, that's the news recap. Put your comments down below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want me to just go away? Because that's probably a choice that you could make. You just hit, I understand. No love lost. Anyways, put your comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Check out the videos over here, website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.